Hello, my maths ninjas. Welcome to part 2 of the video that we have continued learning about sequences in numbers. Right? If you have not watched the previous video, I would suggest you first watch the first video so that you can understand better. So, in this, what we are doing is we have taken up chapter 1 from grade 6 and we are going to have micro videos in order to cover the whole chapter. So in order to continue further, the next numbers that we're going to take is square numbers. Now, the numbers which I've already written on the board, they are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. They are the square numbers. So let's understand that why they are known as the square numbers. So if at all we are going to do the dot pattern of these numbers, let's see how we can arrange the dots of these numbers. So say if 1 is just written as a single dot, 4 can be arranged in this manner. So you could see here, they are forming a square, right? Similarly, now if I have 9 dots, so how I can arrange them? We can easily arrange them in this way, and this is again going to give us a square shape. So hence, these set of numbers are known as square numbers because their dot pattern can give us the square. But how to find out these numbers? It's very easy to understand that if I take a number and multiply the number with itself only. See, here what we can say is 1. 1 is what? 1 multiplied by 1. 4 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2. That is 4. 9 can be written as 3 multiplied by 3. Similarly, if I want to find out the next square number, what simply I'm going to do is I'll multiply 4 into 4, which is 16. That is why 16 is the next square number. After 4, we will take 5. So that is going to be 5 into 5, which makes out 25. So 25 is the next square number. I hope you got the pattern and hence you can find out these squares of the next consecutive numbers. Similarly, you can do 6 multiplied by 6, which is going to give us 36. So these are the next square numbers. So the next pattern would be 49, which is 7 sevens are 49. The next square number is 64. 8 eights are 64, 9 nines are 81, and 10 tens are 100. So these are the next square numbers. So you can fill up your series in this way. You may write next 1 or 2 numbers and write in the comment box. The next numbers are cube numbers. So the numbers are 1, 8, 27. They are the cube numbers. So why they are known as cube numbers is that these numbers can give us the arrangements of the cube numbers. Cube numbers means the number which has a 3D shape. Like you must have seen the Ludo, right? And this is again one of the example of a cube. So this is a rubric cube. I'm sure you have seen it, you have played, must have liked playing with it. And now you can see with a different perspective that what it is actually. It's a cube number and you will tell me this is cube of what type, right? So here if I'm having like 1. So 1 is like, it's going to be the dimension of that particular cube is going to be like this. So we talk about three-dimensional spaces here. If I want to talk about 8, so 8 can be formed using these small cubes. Where we can plot the numbers and the cubes like this. So this is 2 by 2 cube. So it's having how many? It's a 3D and this is going to be a 3 by 3 cube. Now, we must be wondering that how actually we have to find the cube of different numbers. So how actually we have got here is 1 can be written as 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. Then after 1, 2 is going to come. So it is 2 into 2 into 2, which gives me 8. So the next number would be 3. So 3 into 3 into 3, which gives us 27. So this way we can find the next pattern of the numbers, what will be the next cube numbers. Similarly, if I want to find the next number to this sequence, it is going to be 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, which is 64. Next in the sequence, it's going to be 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, which is going to be 125. Next is 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6, that is going to be 216. And so on, you can find the next series of the numbers in order to get the cube numbers. Viranka's numbers are also known as Fibonacci series, and here it is how it is. It is 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. And you can find this Viranka's number, the Fibonacci series, in so many places of the nature. You can see it in flowers, you can see it in leaves, and beautiful patterns you can find it. Do explore this. Where are further more images are there where you can find the Fibonacci series. So let's decode this series, what it is, right? So if you see the first 1, 2, how are we going to reach to the third number? It is going to be 1 plus 2, that gets me 3. When you add 2 plus 3, you getting 5. When you getting 3 plus 5, you reaching 8. When you adding 8 and 13, you reaching 21. Isn't it so nice? It is like the previous two patterns, the previous two digits we have to add in order to get the next number. So I'm sure you will be able to find the next digit now. So if I want to find the next pattern, what simply I have to do is I will take this 13 plus 21, which is simply 34, right? So the next number is 34. Further, if I have to find the next number, what I'm going to do is I will add 21 plus 34, which is 55. And now I want you to find the third digit yourself. So do write, and do write the answer in the comment box also. This is powers of 2. Powers of 2 means like I have to take up the different powers of 2. Powers of 2, when we say, it means that how many times the same number is going to be multiplied by itself. Now let's say if I am saying 2 to the power 1, it means 2 is itself, the answer is 2, right? If I am saying 2 power 2, it means I have to multiply 2 times. That is 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. If I say 2 power 3, it means that I have to multiply this 2 into 2 into 2. That is 3 times, which is 8. So see, in this case, the number which is getting repeated, this is known as the base number. What it is? It's the base number. And how many times we are multiplying this number, this is actually the power. It is also known as index also, which you will be reading up, learning more in your further upcoming classes, right? So this is powers of 2, means that is we are just keep on increasing the powers like 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now I'm sure you would be able to get the next pattern if I ask you what is 2 power 4. So simply what you have to do is you will find 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. How many times? 4 times. Why 4 times? Because the power is 4 and this is going to be 16. And further you can find out the next patterns here. 2 power 5, that gets 32. 2 power 6 is 64. Simply you have to keep multiplying the numbers by 2. So I again want you to write down the next two, at least 2 power 7 and 2 power 8 in the comment section if you have understood this, right? If you have not understood, please rewind it and see again that what we did here. Number that is in the sequence that's given in your book, that is powers of 3 now. As we have seen in powers of 2, what was happening? 2 was the base number and 2 was repeating itself. Now when we talk about the powers of 3, yes my genius, what is going to happen? We are going to have 3 and the powers are going to increase for 3. So here 3 power 1 is going to be like 3 is just 3 only. 3 power 2, this is 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. Then we have 3 power 3, which is 3 into 3 into 3, which is 27. Similarly, if I want to find 3 power 4, that is going to be 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Yes, this is going to be 81. So this is how we have to find the powers. And with the same pattern, you can keep finding the powers as much as you want to, right? Like 3 power 5, we can simply keep on multiplying. Here with the previous entry, we just have to multiply it with 3. So this is going to be, yes, 243. If that is your answer, it is correct. Now, one thing I want to add on here, if at all it is 2 power, you must be wondering that I have started these numbers with 1 only. What will happen if I put the power 0? Right, and here also power 0. So please keep this as a note that is going to help you in your higher classes also, that any number, if any number is having the power as 0, its value becomes 1. Its value become 1. So like 2 power 0 equals 1, and 3 power 0 also becomes 1. And if you want the reason for this, that why it happens, do write me in the comment section and I will make a separate video explaining this. Further, I also want to add on, where we did the powers of 2, we get a beautiful activity related to that power of 2, how we can explain using paper folding method. So again, if you want me to take up that topic and give the explanation for this, again, do write in the comment section. Students, please be interactive in the chat box. Do write, do comment, do share your ideas, do share your problems, so that we can build a community where we can help each other and learn beautifully. So this was our first topic where we learned the sequences of the numbers, and it's a beautiful topic. Stay tuned, stay connected to explore further more details, right? So, Samjho Maths, Jeeto Confidence.